Hey, so Michael's got a lot of stuff coming in, and more might float in as we're going, because like this one just popped just a few minutes ago. And if he continues to send more, I'll get him out before I leave on my trip tomorrow, around noon. I'm on a pretty regular schedule. I got up about 5 a.m. So one thing that's really freaky. Hang on just a second. So Vanessa and I are chatting right now, and back and forth on Messenger, and she watches these videos. She lives in Minnesota. She found me on YouTube, and she really gets the word of God. And this channel also doesn't freak her out, but she also watches the Bible study channel. So it's pretty groovy. So we're glad to have Vanessa for sure. And so this guy died. The reason I brought her up is she might have seen the shares that I made. I went to go look. That's her dinging in. Hang on. So the saddest day in my town's life of Auburndale, Florida, was when one of the most popular 13-year-olds drowned. And it absolutely shocked us all. And he died on July 1st. And if you include that day to this coming July 1st, it is a hit. 17168 divided by 37. It's a 464 progression. And Vanessa would have seen me sharing photos of them. Let me go try to find those photos of them. Yeah, she was wondering about comments that were hidden. I hid some like porn advertisements. Sometimes these AIs or whatever, people will come on, and so on and so forth. And so I hide them. And she was saying, it looks like 2 comments are hidden. And I said, oh, I hid those. I didn't understand what she meant at first. So it's all good. So this was him. This was the kid that drowned. This was the picture they put on his casket, and I got to actually keep it for our class reunion, and I took it to the class reunion. I wanted him to be remembered. And he drowned. There's nothing I could Google to find it, but it just absolutely shocked our community, or our city, I should say. I don't like using the word community because that's the words they use. But he died on July 1st, 1975, drowned, apparently in a boat right near the beach where everybody was at, our city beach, where I was a lifeguard following years. I wasn't old enough yet to be one. This kid and I were the same age. I never knew him. And but it was, so he died on July 1st, and in his casket, he was in his little league uniform. He, again, the baseball player, right? I mean, there's our area was nothing but amazing baseball players. And all these baseball players that died early, it's freaky, isn't it? So he, on this July 1st date, if you include both dates, it does progress to this coming July 1st. And that's just is what it is. I don't know, I wouldn't put any meaning towards it. It's just, I wanted to take a look at it, and I'll probably store it without including both dates and let that hit on July 2nd, Saturday, for my personal stuff. So it's a hit if you include both dates on July 1st this year, which another personal is my original marriage date. So, but I came up with a lot more stuff yesterday on my own that was really blowing me away about July 5th and July 13th. I think it was 13th. No, yeah, And then I'm seeing all kind of stuff with the 21st and the 23rd. You know, the 23rd sits right in the middle of those Trump Tower multiple addresses, also where it says shall make war with the saints, Daniel 7:21, and then shall wear out the saints, Daniel 7:25, which those will both be high watch days, but the one that sits in the middle, or the average, or the mean, the median, is July 23rd. A lot of stuff hit for that. This July 1st, we do have an annular solar Donnie Darko pill bottle date with 2 caps, pow, pow, bang, bang, saying 7/24/1988. That progresses to July 1st. As far as the second, the X across America, 2017-ish. Total lunar in 2001. You know, the Space Odyssey, the Twin Tower year, that hits on the 2nd. Mama Mia, here we go again, hits on the 2nd. So there's a lot of stuff, but the 5th, you got 2 penumerals that hit. It was Trump Tower opening, Dr. No release date, Lincoln assassination, the day Skeeter died, and my Mayday friend, we track her because of Mayday and other reasons too. So that hits on the 5th, and then it was the 13th. Was it the 13th? This April 30th partial, the Mystic Pizza, yeah, the Mystic Pizza thing that we added in. Because Julia Roberts' birthday is the Gateway Arch and all of that. And just everything that seemed to hit. You've got an annular in 1988. You got a partial lunar, Octopussy, Mystic Pizza, Pizzagate, Gateway Arch kind of deal. Nothing's bigger though than, I'll tell you, than the whole October 2nd, October 26th, October 28th. The old AWTR, who's now got a different channel, really detailed. There's even more stuff on October 28th. I can't remember what it was. I was like, wow, that too. You know, it was the Statue of Liberty. It was the Gateway Arch. You know, what was it? Let me find his video. They're called Front Row Info now. I say him, could be a female, but never want to just assume. Let me find all the things that hit. The Gateway Arch, October 28th. I was doing the green chakras. He doesn't do them all at once. So hang on. So more Gateway Arch again. Oh, the Q movement began on October 28th. That was it. It says the QAnon conspiracy emerged on October 28th, 2017, when a named Q posted. So everything is on my second wife's birthday, man. It's just, you know, Bill Gates, Gateway Arch. We figured out through the transfer portal that that was the Gateway Arch, that it was progressions of 37. And then later we connected the progressions of 37 to what Michael had come up with a 666, 888, 222 days apart from solar eclipses from their events. So it's just absolutely extraordinary. So make sure y'all subscribe to Front Row Info. We're pretty sure there's a massive earthquake coming at some point. So just to get caught up with everything that's going to be going on while I'm gone. So today is October 2nd, 1988, Donnie Darko date. The next one will be August 3rd, when I totaled my car in 1978. Penumbral lunar. On September 6, 1998. Trump announces Jerusalem as capital of Israel, World War Z, the second release date. Partial lunar, August 26th, 27th. So that'll hit tomorrow also. That's a 1988 one. So that'll also slide into June 28th. Let's get into June 28th. While I begin my trip. It's October 26, 1985 is when they first went 88 miles per hour. And on the car tag, James Bond movie for Her Eyes Only also was 1026. 12/6/2017, Trump declares Israel the capital. Got it. Annular solar of 1979. New Year's Day, the new millennium. That also hits on it. Total solar eclipse. 2023, the abomination of desolate. Well, the next total solar eclipse, basically, when we suspect the abomination of desolation would be, assuming he goes down before them. Mamma Mia, here we go again. Early release date, Hammer Smith Apollo Theater. So that's a big day tomorrow. Enormous. Trace McGrady Sr. also hits tomorrow. Remember, his number is 15688 and 911 is 156 prime number. So, you know, I call it a minimal watch. And I come back on the 1st, so let's hit these three on June 30th. My Mayday friend, 13463 days on March 11th. Trump and I's combined number, the first 5 digits of Trump and I's combined number. She turned that. And that 3 is what begins the 322 in the middle of Trump and I's number. Flows into 33 days later when I turn 22196 days old. And that day does land on July 21st. You know, the next 33 progression from all of that. So, because the 33 progression after that was the total lunar eclipse. So we track it. I do on my personal. April 17th, when I turn 22200 days old, Mercury transit 888, solar eclipse 666. I can't remember what all that means, but it's just there. And my birthday through the 37 progressions, not including both dates, all hits on June 30th. So let's get back to the real one. And we'll get to June 30th, which is Groundhog Day, release date, and a total lunar on in 1978. So now we have left just the 29th of June, which will be Wednesday. That great conjunction connects. Also one of the 4 tetrad blood moons of 2014, 2015. It's a total lunar. A partial lunar in 2021. An annular solar in 1961. The condo collapse hits on it, not including both dates now, all of these. So then I'll come back on a Friday. We'll have the June 21st, 2020 annular solar eclipse and the Donnie Darko pill bottle with the 2 caps and so forth. So that's Friday. Friday, my personal original marriage date. And so hopefully I'll do a video Friday evening. I'm sure Michael, will be sending stuff. And so can't wait to cover it. Love to cover all that he sends. But this is what he's got for us today. White Horse, a 2008 short film about a man returning to his home in Ukraine. On International Movie Database, the release date is 2/8/08 or 88 or 888. The short runs for 18 minutes, which is 6 + 6 + 6. on an old calendar in the movie, the year ended on April 26th. White horse. It's very interesting. And we suspect what? April 20th, the total solar, as the abomination of desolation. Assuming he goes down before then. If not, we'll be looking at that April 20th as when he would go down. Really, if he gets out of early December, which is the last full moon, December 7th. Once we get to December 8th, if he's still alive, then I think everything will, for me, will just point to the total solar on Hitler's birthday. It won't let me arrow up anymore. This drives me crazy. Okay, so I have to come out each time and click. The War of the Worlds, 1938 radio drama, the famous broadcast which predictive programming for their upcoming alien invasion was broadcast 10/30, 1938. It is linked to 7/3/2022. We start getting into some interesting times. That date, that 7/3 date, is the date for when they posted iPad Goat at their YouTube site. The broadcast aired 83 years, 8 months, and 3 days prior, 7/3/2022. It is linked 826 progression of 37 days and 118 progressions of 37 weeks. My next high watch period is 7/3 to 7/5. What all we got, Michael? 7/3 to 7/5. Jimmy Bob's passing and Skeeter's passing. Two big-time baseball players. They were in home run derbies together. I mean, them along with two other guys were hitting 20 and 30 home runs over a 200-foot fence. It was remarkable. It was like the steroid era that the major leaguers had back in the 80s. That's who these guys were. They were the most amazing baseball players that you could ever lay your hands on in Little League Baseball. I had to play against them. I never made all-stars because these cats, they were some serious alpha baseball players. So Michael's saying June 3rd to June 5th. Top Gun Maverick release date, Christian Bale birthday. It's a mad, 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 mad world. Trump Tower opening and the double penumbral lunars of 1998 both hit on the same day. And that's Marissa's birth year. Don't forget. iPad Goat 2 official release date. And James Bond begins. Dr. No release date. Lincoln assassination. So, I mean, they just keep piling up for me, but I like that he zeroed in at a very specific time. When you go to the 5th, for me, that's Mayday's birthday progression also. And the day Skeeter died. Yeah. So, yeah, because Jimmy Bob's, I included in the 5th, but it was actually the 2nd. Sorry about that. So I like it, Michael. UFC, big event. UFC 276. And 76 is the number for Adam in Strong's Concordance. And Adam West was the first Batman. So, you know, what if he was to go down on my birthday, 7/6? Wow, that would just blow me away, wouldn't it? There's a lot to that day. We won't get into it now. But oh yeah. Just a lot. Let's keep going, Michael's items. Continuing to set the NATO-Russia stage. NATO dramatically increases forces, high alert to over 300,000 from 40,000 amid Russia threat. The Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse opinion. The Jerusalem Post. The Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse opinion. And they got Putin right there. Well, we know the four horses open whenever Trump goes down or 2 days afterwards. Crowning moment. You can look at the crowning moment either way, when he would rise on the third day or when he goes down. I just like to call it when he goes down. Bart to the Future, Wikipedia. So season 11, episode 17. So it's got that Zechariah 11:17 coding. And there's stepdaughter's birthday coding 319. And which, you know, her number is 138, 88. All that stuff. So when the country is going broke, that Bart to the Future. Lisa Simpson calls Donald Trump presidency increased debt. $1998.
The ocean. Thank you very broke. The country. We're broke. The country is broke.
Well, of course, that happens after Trump goes down, as we know. Wonder what I did. Wonder why they won't allow me to arrow up like I used to could. Did the Simpsons predict Kamala Harris inauguration? During that same episode, Lisa Simpson, who became the first female president at 38, murder code, is dressed exactly like the future first female president on inauguration day. Kamala Harris will become the president at some future undetermined event. So both wearing purple and scarlet, right? Nice job. That's super interesting. Got the same necklace. Yeah. Michael's been saying all along Joe Biden's going down. Looks like he's very correct on that. World Health Organization says monkeypox is not a global health emergency right now. Not. Okay. Exactly according to their monkeypox exercise, no international warnings or advisories. And then at January 10th, 2023, it hits. Russia defaults on foreign debt for the first time since 1918. Russia strike hits Kremenchuk shopping center with 1,000 billions inside, Ukraine says. The tooth fairy is more real than this story. Good job, Michael. Good job, my friend. And that's it, y'all. My Bible studies are caught up through Thursday. I'll try to release one each day to my Facebook, but y'all have them. Today's Bible study was deep. I think it was, I'm sorry. I'm doing them. Let's be more specific, please. It's the one that has some time on it. That 24-minute one. So it'd be Tuesday's Bible study. That is a really, really edifying, great Bible study. Y'all be the judge, please. Put it to the test. All right. Love y'all very much. Michael, great job, sir.